Thanks to the Marvel Rivals devs, we were able to get access to the early look at the new Marvel Rivals game mode, which is completely different to anything we've seen before. It's in a new tab, Experimental Gameplay, Ultron's Battle Matrix Protocol. It is basically an auto-battler, a completely different experience to anything we've ever had in Marvel Rivals. So we're going to take a look at that, see what the game mode is about. And also, we've got 2 new skins in the store. We can take a closer look at that. We'll go through that later on in the video. This is a legendary skin for Jeff, so of course we will be taking a look at all the sound effects. There's a new epic Wolverine skin as well. Let's jump in and see what this game mode is all about first and foremost. This is the big thing coming on June 6th, a big new game mode. Let's click ready up and we'll take a look at what this game mode has to offer. Now, because this is a very early access mode, we are... Sorry, let me just turn it down a little bit. We are going to do this live against bots. Now, this is a PvP game mode. It's 1 player versus 1 player. Each player controls a team of heroes. So, let's see. I mean, let's choose Ultron, Invisible Woman, and then we can choose 2 melees. Maybe we'll go Moon Knight, Star-Lord, and then maybe we'll go 2 tanks, Doctor Strange and Magneto. As you can see, the number of heroes is limited in this game mode. There are also limited selection of team-ups available. So, round 1, practice protocol. Right, so as we start, we get access to different perks. Increase Vanguard ultimate efficiency. Each duelist reduce enemy healing amount. Increase Vanguard ultimate ability energy gain efficiency. And for each unique hero role, increase allies' primary weapon firing rate. Let's choose that one. We've got 5 points. Let's do it. Oh, I just clicked that wrong button and wasted my points. Oops. Oh, wow. So now we can choose the position. So obviously this is going to be a auto battler. So we're probably going to want to put the tanks on the front, put the support behind like this. Let's see how this goes. Now we can get nice and close. As we see, our auto battler begins and we can start fighting. And they'll do all the work for you. We've got different abilities to, like, help. And now as we've won, we get a reward. Okay, we can reduce cooldowns. We can increase damage on Doctor Strange. Ultimate ability can lock onto and attack 3 enemies simultaneously. Okay, that sounds good. There's a bunch of cards and stuff. I'll try and play a PvP game against real players in a minute. So as we go into round 2, we get more cards to choose from. Let's do this one again. And we have still more points to go. So let's do the Vanguard damage. And then maybe we've got enough for 1 more. Okay, then we're going to click lock. Then we can see which things are activated in this panel here. And now we're going to keep the same position. Obviously, this is a test mode against bots currently. So the game mode is going to be a little bit more interesting when you go against real players. Very curious that they've gone ahead and done this. It's a very different experience to anything in Marvel Rivals yet. So typically, you would fight against another Ultron player, right? Another actual player. All right. Interesting here. So you can actually shoot these guys yourself as well, which is interesting. Going up against bots seems to be pretty easy so far. There's stats on the side. We've got a lot of information all over the place here. It seems like there's a bit of a wait time now. Here we go. Yeah, there's so much to take in all at once. Obviously, you have the different perks. I think that there could be a bit more explanation as we play. But it's brand new. It's sort of like they want to get this out there and just see how people like it. Maximum health, you can never go wrong. Attack speed. Okay. Well, I mean, we have enough points to get everything. Why not just lock it all in? All right. Let's put these up at the front this time. Actually, I'm going to put Ultron at the back. Moon Knight over here. Visible Woman over there. There we go. Let's see how this goes. And we're going to get in there and see what we can do.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Here we go. So, interestingly, I can go back and maybe shoot the Moon Knight at the back. It's very interesting. Oh, my team's actually almost losing. Oh, no. I can heal my allies. Okay. I would love to try this against other players. But now against bots, the bots don't seem to really be doing much. Round 4. Okay, I'm not sure how long it goes on for. My first thought so far, it's an interesting idea, but it, you know, I think it lacks some of the depth that other auto battlers have out there. I guess they're putting it out into the wild to see what people think about. Whether or not they develop it into a fully fledged mode, I don't know. It's early days for now, but I must say it's very different, very, very out there. I don't think we've ever seen such a LTM in these kind of live service games before. When it comes to hero shooters, they usually do things within the bounds of what hero shooters are, but this is something very, very different. Look at this. Right, so... Oh no, my boys are getting destroyed. I guess you kind of want to just stay up on height here. You get a better angle of everything. And there we go. Yeah, the bots don't seem to be doing much at all. And I'm more curious what this one is. Strengthen module. Ah, okay, so we get modules very rarely. I do wonder how long this game mode goes on for. I mean, we just keep upgrading because we can. Interesting. Scoreboard, you can see different stuff. I don't know. So far, what are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear your opinions. There aren't many people in this live build right now, so I'm not sure if there are going to be any chances to play against other players. And I do wonder what the length of strategy is going to be here. You know, it seems somewhat, you know, we have a limited number of heroes.
Ready to go to battle.
Okay.
All units regenerating.
Yeah. We don't have much control over, like, what our heroes' abilities are doing. Oh, the real Ultron is up there. He's just sitting there. He's not really doing anything. Okay. Practice protocol. I'm going to assume this just keeps on going. I don't see any end to this. Let's see. Ultron robot, module instructions. Well, there are hero targeting logic. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot to read through. They've clearly made this mode, and I'm just quite impressed by their decision to do this, but I'm very curious what people think. We'll play one more round, and then let's quit back to the lobby, because this does seem to be just going on forever. Also, look at the UI thing down here for the Ultron.
Ready to go to
The
battle.
Ultron, like, animation. It's like a different Ultron. I only just realized that. Oh, here we go. We got a different thing now. Strength module. Okay, yeah, it's actually a different Ultron. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, we're going to leave that and go check out the other stuff. Let's have a quick look at these new skins then, and then we'll take a look at everything else. So, Jeff MVP. That is pretty cool. Wolverine. Yeah, he's looking pretty menacing. Wearing more clothes than I remember him wearing with the Weapon XCOM costume, though. There's the MVP. Oh, the first one is the intro animation. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I do like that. And then we've got the nameplates. Moving nameplate for Jeff. Static one for Wolverine. We've got sprays. We've got emotes. Nice. Wolverine. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's get this bundle, and then we'll check out the unique sound effects for the Jeff skin. It's a legendary, so of course that's going to be the most important thing here. Let us go into the practice range, and we'll take a nice close look at this. Let's have a look.
Welcome to the training ground.
All right, first things first, listen to the jump sound. You literally... Okay, main attack. That's great. Okay, secondary. Okay, bubble. Okay, underground. I like those sound effects. Okay, ultimate time. Nice. Cool. Pretty cool skin. I mean, the sound effects are brilliant. Can't lie. Obviously, the Wolverine one does not have unique sound effects. All right, I've sat there and tried to get into a game. I cannot get into a game, unfortunately. It seems in this version, there's just nobody online. But I can take a look at this reward track for this new upcoming mode. Once again, this will drop June 6th. It says, earn awesome rewards upon completing 3 and 10 matches. You get an Ultron spray, and you also get the emoji, which is, you know, the new reward types. And if you get a certain amount of points by playing, you also get another emoji. Now, the leaderboard seems to be based on your rating. I assume that's kind of like an MMR system. I'm not really sure. However, you can't really see anyone's details here. There's no specifics about what rewards there might be there. I'm sure there's going to be some strategy and fun involved in this game mode. It's going to have to wait until the final version comes out June 6th when you can actually PvP with other players instead of just AI. What do you think about this game mode? Let me know, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.